Hello BookTube, welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and today I'm bringing you my Scholastic Warehouse book haul because I recently attended the Scholastic Warehouse Sale, which is located at, you guessed it, a Scholastic Warehouse in Lake Mary, Florida. Now the Scholastic Warehouse is anywhere from an hour to 2 hours away from my house, depending on traffic, and I-4 traffic can be trying on a good day, but I did make it there with an hour to shop on the very last day of the sale. I had kind of gone back and forth about whether to go this year because I really didn't have a very big budget at all, and I pretty much limited myself to sticking to my list. I did get a couple of things that were not on my list. My daughter Emily was with me and she picked out at least one book and a couple of little items, and I got a couple of books for Katie that were on my list. So I'm real happy about what I got. Now, to go to the warehouse sale, you need to be affiliated somehow with school. You go on their website and you register for the event either as a school volunteer, a teacher, a librarian, something of that nature. You print out your pass, which also includes a coupon. Now the coupon can be used for $10 off a $50 purchase, $25 off a $100 purchase, and I think $50 off a $200 purchase. I just got up to the $50 mark, and then I was able to take $10 off of that. So my overall purchases with tax and everything was something like $42, I believe. I've misplaced my receipt, which is frustrating because I wanted to be able to tell you exactly what I paid for everything, but that's okay. So when you get in the door, they arm you with a map of the warehouse, which shows you the areas that you're not allowed to go to, and they have those blocked off pretty well. So when you go in, it's very obvious where you're allowed to go and where you're not allowed to go. But it is a working warehouse, so there are employees all around you who are bringing in book fairs and putting those away and just doing what they do. And then there are a lot of volunteers that go around and are able to help you find the books that you're looking for, which is wonderful, because since I got there with only an hour to shop, and when I had a volunteer that asked if she could help me, I said yes please, and so she helped me find, her and another employee actually helped me find some of the books that I was looking for, so I appreciate them very much. Then you also get a price guide which tell you the deals. Now any books that had the red sticker on them were 25% off the red sticker, so the books that were already on a clearance special price, you got an even better deal than that. And then they had some special tables near checkout that were 50% off. I don't think I got any of those. It was 50% off any posters and school supplies, and then all other titles were 25% off unless otherwise marked. So you could go through the whole warehouse and expect to get 25% off the base price. So it's a really good deal, and it is a fun time. I wish I had had more time, but you know, I just had to work with what I had. So let me show you what I got. This was one of the last things that went into the cart. This was something that Emily picked out. Now Emily is my oldest daughter. She has autism and epilepsy, and thankfully she didn't have any seizures while we were there. She had just gone through 10 days with a seizure every day, and thankfully on the day we went, she did not have a single seizure. I was so thankful for that. But she picked this out, and I thought it was really cute, and I've seen this at book fair before. I'm always trying to diet and eat right, and so I've just never picked it up, but she really enjoys looking through cookbooks, and I thought, you know what, it was already on a special price of $2.99, and so it was 25% off of that, and I thought, you know, it will be totally fine for her to get this book. It is really super cute. It's got a lot of fun ideas in it for different kinds of cupcakes. She also picked up these Pac-Man pens, and they ended up not charging us for these because one of them had no cap, and when we tried it, it was already dry, and I said, you know what, it doesn't really matter because she just wanted to play with them, and they tried the other one and it wasn't that great either, so they just threw them in the bag. They said they're gonna go in damaged goods anyway, so just keep them. So these were free. I got a book for my daughter's middle school librarian. Even though Katie's not going to be at that school next year, I'm still planning to go back and help out with Book Bowl because I really enjoyed it. And in Book Bowl, they read the Sunshine State books. So the librarian always needs multiple copies of the Sunshine State books. And I knew that this is one of next year's Sunshine State books, and it was on a special for $2.50, 25% off of that. It's Terror at Bottle Creek by Watt Key. I've already read this and I really enjoyed it, and I picked this up for her. I thought, you know what, I'll just give it to her personally, and if she wants to take it home or read it over the summer and then come back and put it into circulation. I know that last year she didn't get some of the Sunshine State books until a few weeks into the school year. So I thought I would just help her out by at least giving her one copy of one book as a little head start. I have been reading the Origami Yoda series, and they didn't have book 6 that I was really looking for, but they did have the activity book. This is R2-D2's Guide to Folding and Doodling by Tom Engelberger, and this is mostly just a book that tells you how to do some of the origami figures in the Origami Yoda series. And I didn't realize until I looked through it, it also has some pull-out origami paper. So I am really excited about this. I didn't expect to find this, but I was really thrilled that they had it. Now, Katie fussed at me for putting this in the cart. I think this is the 3rd book in the Dirt Diary series by Anna Staniszewski. And Katie bought the first one of these at book fair at her school a couple of years ago. It's called The Dirt Diaries, and she read part of it and she didn't really like it, but I thought it looked like something I would like. So last year at the warehouse sale, I picked up the 2nd book, and she fussed at me and she's like, Mom, I don't think I'm ever going to read that. I'm like, that's okay, I think I'm going to read it. And so then I saw this 3rd book this year, and it was only maybe $3 or $4, and I decided I was just going to go ahead and get it. And she's like, Mom, really, I'm not ever going to read those. And I said, that's okay, because I'm going to read them. And even though they're still on her shelf, I just decided to go ahead and pick this up. It's The Truth Game, and I don't know if it's any good or not, but it looks like a fun series. Now, I did get a couple of books for Katie that I knew she did want. She's already read A Dog's Purpose by W. Bruce Cameron, and she really enjoyed it, and she loves to reread books, and I figured she would enjoy having a copy of this. The book fair price at regular book fair was even cheaper than the Walmart price, and so the book warehouse price is even cheaper than the book fair price. So this was like at the top of the list of books that I wanted to get at the warehouse sale, and I got it. And then I decided to go ahead and get her this as kind of a graduation gift. She's graduating from middle school this year. This is The Trials of Apollo, Book 2, The Dark Prophecy. She bought the first book with her own money after finishing all of the Heroes of Olympus and wanted to jump right back into the same world. And I think she has not finished it yet because she hates to finish the last book of anything. She always wants to have the next book waiting. So I decided to go ahead and get her this one. Now she can go ahead and finish The Hidden Oracle and maybe go ahead and read this one pretty soon too. And I just got one more book, and it's an adult book, but it's one that I have really been wanting. It's The Readers of Broken Wheel Recommend by Katarina Byvald. This is actually a translated book. I believe the author is Swedish, and I had this recommended to me at a library book sale. One of the friends of the library at another library where I was several months ago, we were just talking about books, and either she had just read it or someone had just recommended it to her. I can't remember. So this is something that I have really been looking forward to getting and reading. I think our library also has it on audio, but I really just wanted to get my own copy. I had seen this at book fair and had it in the back of my mind that I would get it at the warehouse sale, and it happened to be that the section where this was actually closed off. They had a big conveyor belt there that wasn't there last year. I don't know. It was something new that hadn't been there previously. And so one of the actual employees went back and found this book for me, but I still got the same sale price. I was worried that it was going to be full price since it wasn't on the regular area, but she said no, everything in the warehouse is the sale price. So that was great. So here is my Scholastic Warehouse Sale haul. This is one of the rare times you will see me doing a haul that is all new books. You guys know I love to shop for used books, but the Scholastic Warehouse Sale is really a fun event to go to, and I wish that I had had a bigger budget to spend, but I was able to get the books that I really wanted that they had. There were a few other books that were on my list that they didn't have, so I would have been tempted to spend more, but it worked out well because this was really about the limit that I could spend this year. Hopefully I'll have a bigger budget next year, but for now, this is what I got. So that's all I have for this video. I hope you're having a great day, read a good book, and God bless you.